Students, this is part 3, numericals based on relative lowering of vapor pressure. So to solve the numericals based on relative lowering of vapor pressure, we should know the terms used in the expression for relative lowering of vapor pressure, which we have already derived in the theory part. So the relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to mole fraction of solute, that is P naught minus Ps by P naught is equal to Xb. Now P naught is the vapor pressure of solvent, Ps is the vapor pressure of solution, P naught minus Ps is lowering of vapor pressure, P naught minus Ps by P naught is relative lowering of vapor pressure, which is equal to mole fraction of solute. Now substituting number of moles in place of mole fraction of solute, we get Nb by Nb plus Na, where Nb is the number of moles of solute and Na is the number of moles of solvent. For dilute solutions, number of moles of solute can be neglected in the denominator in comparison to number of moles of solvent. So the formula reduces to P naught minus Ps by P naught is equal to Nb by Na, or if we use 1 or 2 we get N2 by N1. So this formula can be used for very dilute solutions. Always it is found that it is a confusion whether to neglect the number of moles of solute in comparison to number of moles of solvent. So to avoid this confusion, we can reorganize the formula in this way. This also I have done in the theory part. So when we take the first expression, we can rearrange like this: P naught by P naught minus Ps is equal to Nb plus Na by Nb. So this is equal to P naught by P naught minus Ps is equal to 1 plus Na by Nb, or P naught by P naught minus Ps minus 1 is equal to Na by Nb. So this goes like this: minus of P naught plus Ps is equal to Na by Nb, or this gets cancelled, so we get Ps by P naught minus Ps is equal to Na by Nb, or we can write P naught minus Ps by Ps is equal to Nb by Na. This formula can be used for both concentrated as well as dilute solutions if a confusion is created. So let us solve numericals. The question I have already written in the notebook. It is like this: vapor pressure of water at 293 Kelvin is 17.51 mm. Lowering of vapor pressure of a sugar solution is 0.0614 mm. So he has asked to calculate relative lowering of vapor pressure, second vapor pressure of solution, third mole fraction of water. So relative lowering of vapor pressure is P naught minus Ps by P naught. This is equal to relative lowering of vapor pressure. Next he has asked vapor pressure of solution. Vapor pressure of solution is simply Ps. Then he has asked mole fraction of water. So water is the solvent here. So mole fraction of water we have to calculate, that is Xa or X1. So in the question he has given vapor pressure of water at 293 Kelvin is 17.51 mm. So vapor pressure of water is P naught, that is given as 17.51 mm. Lowering of vapor pressure of a sugar solution, that is P naught minus Ps, is equal to 0.0614. So simply dividing these two, we get relative lowering of vapor pressure. So P naught minus Ps by P naught is equal to 0.0614 by 17.51 gives us 3.507 into 10 to the power of minus 3, which according to the formula also this is equal to mole fraction of the solute. Here solute is sugar, so this is also XB or X sugar. So the answer for relative lowering of vapor pressure is 3.507 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Now the second question what he has asked is vapor pressure of solution, which is Ps. So already he has given P naught minus Ps, that is lowering of vapor pressure, which is equal to 0.0614. So Ps can be calculated like this. P naught is 17.51 minus 0.0614. This is equal to 17.4486 mm. Now we know it is a binary solution made up of sugar and water. So it has got two components, A and B. So X sugar, that is mole fraction of sugar, plus mole fraction of water is equal to 1, or mole fraction of water, this is equal to 1 minus relative lowering of vapor pressure, or simply mole fraction of sugar, which is equal to 1 minus 3.507 into 10 to the power of minus 3. This is equal to 0.99649. This is a very simple problem just to understand the expression which we are using in relative lowering of vapor pressure. Now let us solve, or let us take up another numerical. It is the vapor pressure of a 5% aqueous solution of a non-volatile organic substance at 373 Kelvin is 745 mm. Calculate the molar mass of the solute. Now he has given the concentration of the solution. He has given aqueous solution, that means the solvent used is water and the solute is a non-volatile organic substance. So mass of solute let us take it as W2, as it is 5%, so it is 5 grams. So mass of solution is 100 grams because he has given 5% solution, so this is 100 gram. As a result, mass of solvent is equal to 100 minus 5, that is 95 grams. Now it is known to us that vapor pressure of water at 373 Kelvin is 760 mm. That means P naught is equal to 760 mm. And the vapor pressure of the aqueous solution he has given in the question as PS, that is 745 mm. He has asked us the mole molecular mass or the molar mass of the solute, that is M2. So here we can use our second formula, that is the derived formula from relative lowering of vapor pressure, which will be more easier. So the derived formula is P naught minus Ps by Ps is equal to N2 by N1 or Nb by Na. Now N2 by N1 can be written like this: W2 by M2 into M1 by W1. Now we have to calculate this M2, and other things are available in the question. Now M2 is equal to W2 into M1 by W1 into Ps by P naught minus Ps. So W2 is weight of solute, that is 5, into M1 is the molar mass of the solvent, that is water, it is 18, by W1, that is weight of the solvent water, it is 95. Ps, vapor pressure of solution, is 745 mm. P naught, vapor pressure of pure water, which is known to us as 760 minus 745. So all this on calculation gives us 47.053 gram per mole.